All right, everybody. Welcome to the Janitorials Podcast. We're still waiting for you guys' recommendations on a new name. If you guys want to change it, if you want to keep it the same, let us know. But most importantly, hit that like and subscribe button. Again, that is the best way to help the show, hands down. All right, this one. I'm just going to start this one off just real quick, guys. Crazy question popped in my head. You have to do one of them.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Would you rather
I like it already.
be one of 10 guys and one girl in a gangbang, or be one of 10 guys and roll the dice, and that's the number that you're in for a glory hole?
Repeat the first one.
So there's one girl and 10 guys. You're one of the 10 guys, and it's a gangbang.
Yep.
Right. At all willing participants. You know,
Okay.
Right.
We're not doing
We
no
gotta
stupid
say
shit.
that.
Yeah, no rape shit or anything like that. Everybody's willing. Or would you rather be roll a dice, and whatever number that is, that's what number you are in line. 1 out of 10 for a glory hole.
I'm doing the gangbang.
So you're the guy. You're not the guy or the girl on the side.
You're not the
not
one
on the other side. No,
okay.
You're
Okay.
in the line.
Okay.
You're in the line. All right.
All right.
I'll give you my answer.
All right, go ahead.
Me, I would rather do the glory hole, and I'll tell you why. There's a lot more anonymity to it.
Anonymity
to it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could sit in there with 10 other dudes. I'll even throw this in. Then 10 just in a circle jerk. Because you're kind of leaning towards you'll be with the 10 dudes. So
All right.
that was me. I would rather do the glory hole because of
100.
more anonymous, and then you don't know what's on the other side, so I can convince myself, like,
What happens if you feel a hair?
Oh, she's bad on the other side.
you know what I mean?
And hopefully it's a she.
I was gonna say, what happens if you feel a mustache on the other side?
Oh,
Are you gonna
my
stop?
God. Oh.
That's
If you
where I have to
feel a
tell
mustache?
that's where I have to be like, well, Jenna Jameson, when did you grow a mustache? Like, you know what I mean?
All right, but look, now you're rolling that dice, and you
You're
can be
rolling
one
it.
of 10, right?
1 of 10.
Yeah.
But if you're number 10,
You're number 10.
all right, your face, I mean, you sit up a little taller than everybody else, but all those other guys are like right in front of them. You're right there. I don't know. I would rather be one of 10 in the gangbang than face to face where the other guys have already.
Well,
done it.
think about that, though. You got only 3 or 4 dudes can go at a time, and you're just standing there waiting your turn.
In a towel.
Yeah.
Just
Hey.
chilling.
Hey, listen,
He says in a towel.
Or without the towel, it'd probably be chilly in there.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're out in Florida or California or some shit. Because, I mean, right now, we experiencing fucking negative weather. You'll be out there like, fuck. You know, it's cold.
man. Look, so there's another, like, kind of going off the last show. There's a TV show, Silicon Valley, the In and Out. I mean, that girl could be doing a lot of different things at the same time.
Right?
I never seen it. In and Out.
Yeah. You never seen it? All right, so give you a little
Yeah, give me a
illustration.
little bit backstory.
So, if how many people can you jerk off in a certain amount of time was what the question was, and they did a mathematical equation to solve it. If you had 2 people that are the same height, and you can go, you know, this and they're tip to tip, so without doing it, like just going back and forth. I mean, so you got there's 4 guys right there, right? I mean, so I think she can get all 10 at the same time.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the glory hole. I don't want to see shit.
Right.
On the other. I don't want to see nothing.
Right. Like,
All right.
Well, we getting paid, right? We getting paid? We got paid, right?
Sure. I mean, everybody signed a contract.
hey,
you
we
get
gotta
paid.
fucking
How much
get
is it?
paid.
All right. Well, here's a better question. How much is it going to cost you?
Here we go. Here we go.
How much
Already
does it
know.
cost you?
Nope.
No.
To
How
do
much-
it?
To do what?
To do
that?
the glory hole.
And you're one of the 10 guys?
Yeah. If you're getting paid, how much would it cost you?
Oh, gun,
For you to
I was
go
talking
do it.
about gun to the head. You had to do one, so
Oh,
All
gun
right,
to the head?
Gun to
You
the head.
had
Oh,
to do
Glory.
no,
Glory.
fuck that. I'm
Glory.
gangbang all the way.
Gang banging all the way. Y'all looking at each other in these eyes like,
so if I was going to do it for free,
ah,
and now you're telling me,
Got shit awkward, son.
now you're telling me I have to get paid to do it.
if you getting paid, you get
$100, I'll roll. for
$100?
the
$100.
Woo!
I want a minimum of
Hey.
minimum for amateur. Look, everything paid for, especially if it's in the like travel and everything like that. Amateur shit. Give me 1,500.
1,500.
1500.
1,500.
All right, hold on a second.
standing in
$1,500 for a
line with
glory hole.
just standing in line with it
for a glory
9
hole.
other dudes.
Yeah, I'll take
There's
15.
just a hole in the wall,
Man, I'll be fucking reading online books as I'm waiting and shit.
right?
You know what I'm
That's why I
saying?
like
Yeah,
it's like
fuck.
the anonymous. Of
Yeah.
it. Like, yeah.
Oh man, no, the gangbang all the way because it's like a live porno right in front of you. All right.
What's your number then? How much would it cost to do that?
Like, all right, so here's my number. Ready? If they're gonna record it, I get part of that every time it gets played.
Oh.
All right, so now we're going. All right, no, we're not doing that recording.
No.
There's no rights. It's
No.
like
Look.
Hey,
it's kind of like the Dave Bautista movie that's coming out. A knock at the door, like you got to pick somebody or the world dies type
yeah.
shit. Like,
yeah, I'm definitely going gangbang.
wow, different personalities.
Hey man, because then you just get more than one option. You're just not getting just the mouth. I mean, you get everything.
You get everything. But I mean, the glory hole, you don't just get the mouth, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, what?
that's all you get.
That's what he was saying.
What?
You're only getting the mouth.
A glory hole is just the mouth.
No, it is not. No,
Hey,
it is
Looking at that
not.
porn.
Yeah, you've been watching
No,
that
it is-
crazy shit on
No, it
Pornhub.
is not. No, they be legs up, hit
Yeah.
that wall, boy. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Hey, it's like
There's a
you said-
wall. How you gonna hold the leg?
No, they are.
okay.
Where are you gonna get the leverage
You can
at?
convince
like
They
flat up against
they
the wall.
are. They are. No, come on. That's a. Well, no, I'm getting 1,500. I'm still doing.
No,
the
it's gun
glory
to
hole.
the head. No
Right.
money. No money on this.
No money.
Yeah.
You gotta shoot me.
Shoot you?
You gotta. You're gonna have to shoot
Oh
me.
my god.
I'm just joking. I'll do the glory hole.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
What was the other one that you were saying?
10 guys circle jerk.
No, I ain't doing that circle jerk shit.
So I just bring.
I'm not doing that circle jerk shit. Nah. Yeah. Nah.
You guys ever have anything crazy like when you were in high school and stuff? They used to do this thing. I was never a part of it, but they would call it like Naked Wednesday, and they would all just go to somebody's house and they would get fucked up, but they were just naked the whole time.
Nope.
No, I've never done that.
Yeah, I wasn't a part of it. I didn't get invited.
I was never
Feel a little
part of
left
it.
out.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't have been my thing. I'm like, well, is there a hole somewhere?
Yeah.
Hold on, but would you watch though? Like if they did invite you,
Watch?
would you watch it?
I don't think you could watch. I think you had to participate. That was the whole. Everybody just got naked and just got
Shit, I
drank
would
and
have
smoked weed
definitely
and-
done that though.
Yeah,
Like if that was a thing in our little town, yeah, I would have done that. Fuck it. I mean, what's the difference?
Not the girls from my high school. Nope. Nah.
Yeah, I had some hot bitches in high school.
yeah.
Did
So
you?
the people that were participating in that, oof,
Yeah.
Hey, man, but look-
that's the reason why
Alright,
they're
look.
participating.
right.
But a titty's a titty. 18 to 80, crippled to crazy. I'm looking.
Especially at 16, 17 years old.
Oh my god. Back in the day, all we had is fucking magazines. You're gonna pass up like
I know.
a live
I
shot.
know. I know. That's.
I'll be walking around with a boner proud too, son.
This guy walking up here.
Jerry's here. I don't know.
Talking about you would always show up early for everything. Be there like 2 hours early. Where y'all been?
Hey man,
Right.
Alright,
didn't have to take Viagra
insinuating.
for this shit. No.
I just want to get a little personal with the fans and ask a crazy
Anybody got any
question.
soda?
Like,
Sodas.
No cheese dip in this. All right, no cheese dip.
Oh man. Shit.
Hey, comment below. Which one would you want? 1, 2, or 3? I mean, if you're a girl, if you're like, you want 10 girls on one guy, or you know, whatever your flavor is.
you know,
It just reminded me of when you said roll the dice and it, you're in line with the dudes or whatever. It reminded me of fucking.
I mean, you're praying number one.
All right, hold on. Though.
It's the only time you ever
Oh.
wanted snake eyes in your
Oh,
entire
yeah.
life. Give me snake eyes. Give me snake.
Wait. Oh, that was Deuce Bigelow. Because his girl,
Real
when he
gigolo.
first met her, she worked on the set, and he thought they were fucking her. Remember? Mm-hmm. And he's like, "What?" And he went past all the guys, and they're all like buff and
Jacked,
shit.
yeah.
And then like the chick had the same like blonde hair as his girl, and he gets up there and he's like, he said, "What are you doing?" And then like, and then she like does like this or something because she's like on her back, and then it's not her. And then she goes, "Deuce," and he goes, "What are you doing?" Because he realized that she was like
Yeah.
serving drinks or some shit. I can't remember, but That shit's crazy.
All right, that was just
Oh,
a
shit,
crazy,
what was I thinking about?
crazy question. I'll ask you another one.
Yeah.
Would you rather be an amateur bodybuilder or a sleazy car salesman?
Oh man, I've had some shitty situations with car salesmen right now.
Yeah.
Almost made me want to be a serial killer. Just saying. Amateur bodybuilding all the way for me.
Right. I'll take the bodybuilding.
See, I'd rather be a sleazy car salesman.
Oh
Why?
man.
Why?
I don't know, I grew up with a family of car salesmen. Car lots and shit.
Yeah.
Well, at least you get
And
paid.
that way, I don't know, because every person's different, so you got to kind of come up with a different tactic for each situation
Right,
instead
right.
of I'm just going to.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
amateur, you don't get paid for it.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I
fuck
get you.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like
If I had the time, I definitely would get into
I'd
that.
go out just like how I am.
Get the spray on fucking abs and shit. You go out there like, ugh, ugh.
I'll just get a picture of a keg, 6-packs behind it, guys. 6-packs behind it.
and I like talking to people, so I guess it's just being so self on me.
Yeah.
I'd rather be more involved and
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, I'll do the amateur lifting and shit because well, I guess they're both a challenge. They're both
Yeah.
a challenge. One is just social, and then the other one is physical.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's a wild one right
All
there.
right, that's hard.
That
It's
is
two
a
complete
wild-
opposite things.
Yeah. My past 2 weeks, no car salesman for me.
No car
car
salesman.
salesman for me.
No car salesman. Well, shit. Since we throwing those out there, I mean, this one should be a quick one. American Muscle or import?
Ooh. Any year?
Yeah. Any
American Muscle.
any.
100%.
So what car? Specifically? Why?
Number 1, 57 Chevy Bel Air. The gas, any gasser pretty much. 76 Trans Am. The Chevelles.
Yeah, for sure.
Novas.
For sure. 70s though. For me, it got to be 70s.
60s to 70s.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Late 60s
Yep.
to the 70s. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
imports,
torn,
I mean,
though.
I do like my imports. I mean, I had MR2s and everything like that, but
Uh-huh.
American Muscle. If I can
American
only
Muscle.
choose one,
If you could
American
choose
Muscle.
one.
Not me. I'll take a
think it-
1970 Cadillac Coupe de Ville.
Damn.
That's still American.
It's American,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
American.
not
It's
muscle.
American.
It's not muscle, but
I'm just
But
chilling.
that's American.
you got a fucking boat there.
But
I
I would
know.
have
you
my.
can have, hey, talk about serial killers. I mean, how many bodies can you fit in that truck?
But it'll be
10,
mint,
12?
mint green on the outside, white
Yep.
leather on the inside.
Yeah.
Reminds me of porn I watch.
Just roll. Headed to my glory hole.
Right. Just cruising on into the glory hole. Fuck them.
What up, fellas?
Fuck them. I think, damn. I know I said it. It's a tough one. It's a
It
tough
is.
one.
I mean, are we racing or you just want to own
Just
one?
want to own one.
just own
I'm
it.
taking American Muscle any day. Now, granted, some of the imports are going to be worth more, but the most iconic to me is American Muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably have to side with American Muscle. I don't have anything specific year, but
Like when you see cars going down the road,
I
like
think I'm
from
going
that-
import.
But when you see it going
Really?
down, like
Import.
if you're
I'm
going
going import,
and you're seeing like a car show and
Yeah.
you see like 20 or 30 American, like late 60s, early 70s
Yeah.
muscle car, everybody's turning their head.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true.
Everybody's looking as soon as they pull in the parking lot. You're like, damn, that's
You-
this car.
From the car shows I've been to, you would get more crowds around the
Yep.
around American Muscle, but I think I'm gonna either go with Toyota Supra, the
I thought about that.
twin turbo, or go back to my old ass 96 MR2.
I love my MR2,
Yeah,
man. I had a
yeah.
lot of fun in it. But at
too.
the same time,
Me too.
my Camaro was a hell of a fucking burnout machine.
Yeah,
Like, you want to
but
waste some money?
I would have smoked you with my MR2. Shit, I would have smoked your ass.
I don't know
take a
the
day.
manufacturer. Maybe it was a Ford or a Mercury, but the old school mobster cars with the suicide doors on them. I could cruise around in one of those.
The Ford Galaxy. You remember the Ford Galaxy?
I
It's
know
like
the name.
the
I don't-
60s models. They almost look like the old Lincolns with the suicide doors. It was
That's
that
what I was
same body style.
Yeah.
Same body style. I was just wondering if y'all remember that.
No.
Okay.
All right, I'm done with the crazy questions till I can think of a new one.
I had one, but I forgot it, so wasn't that good. Couldn't have been that good.
Okay. All right. Would you rather go streaking through the streets or let Nancy Pelosi suck you off?
I'd do both.
She'll pull out those teeth like.
Hey, that's when you know you're gonna get a good one.
He was quick with it. Kind of surprised by your last answer. I was expecting like streaking.
No, I mean I've done streaking. I haven't done Pelosi yet, so I mean,
I'm going streaking. I'm not touching her.
Going streaking?
Yep, I'm going streaking.
Hey, what happens if she was in the glory hole?
I wouldn't know.
Ooh.
I wouldn't fucking know.
Ooh, she come out afterwards.
I'm a serial killer after that. I'm gonna turn into a serial killer, killing everybody in that line.
I think I would do Pelosi, but I would get weird with her.
How weird. You know shit would get weird.
I would get weird with her. I would be like, saying some shit like, can we do this in where the Supreme Court's held?
In your
Who's the
on
speaker
your
of the
desk,
house
like,
now,
yeah.
bitch? Like
I'll be acting like
Congress.
I'm giving the speech and she's underneath the podium.
yeah.
Fuck, yeah, I'm streaking. Hey, everybody!
And then I would lie to her, like I was the guy that broke into your house.
Don't look on my laptop.
He was here
Just
for my
kidding.
husband.
No, that guy. No.
Hey, so have you guys ever streaked before?
I mean,
What?
Went streaking?
not streaking,
no.
but
No?
like skinny dipping.
You skinny dip? Yeah.
I've never gone skinny dipping. We've went swimming in other
feels
people's
great,
pools, but
man.
not skinny dipping.
That's like one of the most freeing.
Where'd
like,
you do that? Was it in a pool or was it in
It was
like
in
a river?
it was in a lake.
Yeah.
Yep.
I did it in a river, but it was like kind of got freaked out because it was dark. And then like a fish hit my leg. I'm like, ooh,
Yeah, same.
this ain't a
same.
fucking bait. There ain't no hook on that one.
we were in West Virginia when my wife was my girlfriend at the time. We were in West Virginia on a friend's ranch, and they had 2 man-made lakes, and they stocked it themselves and stuff like that. But some of them were like, "Oh, let's go skinny dipping." I was like, "Fuck it, I'm going." My wife's like, "I'm gonna play cards here," and I was like, "Good choice," But like, you couldn't see shit except for like what the moon was illuminating. So even if you got naked, like nobody could really see shit.
Dude,
But it was fun. It was fun.
First time I've ever witnessed streaking before.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Dad. But we were playing cards, right? And I was my dad's DD. Like I was like 15 or 16 years old. So shit got weird, man, when everybody got drunk. And watching all the old guys and old women go streaking, man. That was pretty fun. Like they did like a little race, like who can run around like that and come back.
God.
And then they had to switch clothes with the other person.
No.
So like I got introduced to that shit like at a young age, man. So like in high school,
Yeah.
I took that shit to high school. Like
I took to high school.
So you were the life of the party.
yeah.
All right. No, never did any streaking.
No?
I don't even know if anybody did in where I grew up.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. You.
Yeah. Can't recall any of that. The big thing was like that one house that everybody went to. Every day was a different thing.
Yeah, I know. Everybody had that one house. Yeah.
Shit, that was my house.
Was it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Everybody came up, kicked
Everybody
it at your
came.
shit.
Yeah, dude. Like my door was always unlocked. So like my dad had a thing. He'd rather, if he knew that we were gonna drink, so he's like, I'd rather it happen here. That way I know everybody's safe. Than you go drive somewhere.
Right. Right.
So like that was my house. My house was like the fucking party house. And then we got a little older and went to my buddy's garage.
Did y'all like bonfire and shit too?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we had like 3 or 4 houses for that.
Yeah.
Jungle juice, all kinds of shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's crazy now. It's like looking back and like we were in high school.
Dude,
Now you look at the kids that are in high school now and you just like
they can't get away from this. Like they're just like stuck on their fucking phone.
they can't
Yeah,
do the
but
shit
I
that we
think they're
did.
actually way worse than what we were.
You think
think?
so? No.
No, some of the shit that these guys are doing are fucking weird. I would, if you would put this in a scenario, I would fucking.
Yeah, but
I'd take the bullet.
we couldn't sext a girl
Oh yeah, you could.
back in not when I was growing
Yeah,
up.
we had pagers. Boob.
Okay. That's why I say
Hose.
I think they're way
Oh, dude,
worse
yeah.
than we were. They're just way more
No.
covert about it.
All right. Well, so
Yeah,
I was in high school when we started getting the phones. So that's when I started getting in trouble, like sending dick pics and all that shit, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, kids nowadays, they have everything right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they have all, like we had magazines. They have fucking
Right.
Pornhub.
Right.
Sending pictures and shit. Like, that shit could get you in trouble.
I mean, federal.
Like, bad.
You can get in federal trouble with that one.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah.
All right.
I'd still do it, though. Fuck it.
I'll still do it. Fuck it.
He'd be sending out a group text. Who's streaking tonight?
Who's with me?
Jimmy Bob's like, hey, circle jerk at my house. Now, fuck that.
Who's streaking? Fuck that circling jerk.
Right? Meet you on the corner of this and that.
Right. And we
That
over
reminds
here
me
like,
of the movie Old School.
yeah, that's what I was thinking
Frank
about.
the Tank.
Yeah. Come on, everybody. Nobody's there, you know. Get in the car, honey.
Where are we
Yes.
at?
Oh, man.
About 20 minutes, man.
20 minutes.
20 minutes,
Still
yeah.
got a few to fill up here. Anybody else got anything?
Man, I had one, but I can't remember it now. I'll
So,
remember it as soon as we get done with this.
just, I guess some stories of our youngster years.
Ooh.
Youngster
What
years.
kind of stories you want to hear?
Have you ever came close to getting into a fight with your dad?
Oh, yeah.
I know all of us. Come on,
Dude,
now.
all right. So, quick little story about this. By the time I was like 16, my dad knew that he couldn't fuck with me anymore.
Really? Were
Oh,
you
yeah.
bigger than him?
No, he's like 6'4", but like I wrestled and stuff. So like this is how this motherfucker got me though. Like I started wrestling him and he just went limp. I thought he passed out, so I was a nice son and stopped and checked on him. Motherfucker pounced on me and like pinned my arms down, was like smacked me in the face.
Are you serious?
I'm like, all right, old man. I was like, never again. He goes, nope, that was the last time I wrestled you.
Yeah.
Never again.
Now it's gonna be these.
Yeah.
I never fought my dad. He always used to tell me, whenever you feel froggy, leave. When I want to fight you, type of thing.
Yeah.
Never ever actually got into a fight with him. He hit me one time. He came home drunk from a work party, and we were fucking around. I was in like 5th grade.
How tall were you?
I was in 5th grade, so I don't know,
Up to his waist.
like a little taller than that. I'm 6'4" now, so I don't know, 5'5", 5'6",
Okay.
something
All
like that. We were just shadowboxing, and then he hit me, and I remember I flew back, I was like, damn, all right, that hurt. And then he apologized, and I went to bed. My mom yelled at him and shit. And then the only other time that him and I actually got into like a physical thing, so I remember I called my mom a bitch, and he came out the bedroom, and I told you this. He grabbed me by the throat and picked me up and slammed me against the wall and slapped me. And he said, if you ever call her a bitch again, this is not going to end this way. And he dropped me, and I was like, all right, fuck this, I'm leaving. I just left. But we'd never been in like a fight.
Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, dude, no.
But hold on. When I was in like junior high, I used to collect pocket knives.
Yep.
And
You didn't pull out a knife on him.
I didn't pull out a knife on him, but my dad was very, he liked the ladies. So, long story short, my mom took all my knives because I said if I ever see that guy again, I'm going to kill him. So she took all my knives out of the backpack.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that was, your mom's good for that. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Might have been a different life for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
You'd have been picking the glory hole in a different situation.
Bundy and Zach. Different pathway. That pathway switched right there.
Life decisions, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shit, my dad, he was well, back then when I was in high school, he was a bodybuilder.
Really?
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah. Back then he was, well, he's like 6'1", but like, dude, like he was like 230, between like I'll say between 200 and 230, somewhere in between there, but solid. Like my dad would talk shit to everybody and nobody fucked with him.
Right.
Yeah, they knew. But so I was bringing girls to the house all the time, bringing girls in and out. And he was like, look, I'm not going to tell you again, stop having girls stay the night in my house. He was like, you can get your own house for that or get your own place for that. I was okay. All right, whatever. So had my girlfriend come over. We fell asleep. It wasn't even like it was intentional. We fell asleep. We probably was doing some things. Fell asleep. But he's like knocking on my door. Boom, 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 boom. And I open up the door and he looks in. He's like, and I'm like, all right, her brother was here, or my ex-girlfriend's brother was at the door, knocking on the door. And it's funny because, sidebar, like the next day, her brother was like, dude, I didn't know your dad was that fucking big. Because he's like banging on the door like boom, 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 boom. And then like my dad opens up the door. He's got his shirt off and shit. You know, super swole ass motherfucker. Like he got stung by a lot of bees and shit. and then the guy's just like, yeah, my sister, is she here? You know? So after that, the following day, he was like, I was brushing my teeth, and then he comes into the bathroom, and I knew what time it was. And he was like, oh, you don't want to listen. You don't want to listen. So I tried to walk past him because I was like, man, I ain't about to do this shit. I tried to walk past him, and he pushed me, and I went through the window a little bit. The window was just like, right? And I still walked away. And the reason why is because I saw what he did to my younger brother. You know, my younger brother used to be talking heavy shit to my dad. And he'd square up. He'd square up with my dad too. Like, fuck that. Let's go in the backyard, you know? And I'm like, I'm smarter than that. I'm going to hit you with something. And you my dad, so I'm going to be peaceful, and I'm just going to, because I was at least old enough to recognize I was the one in the wrong because it was his house, and he kept telling me repeatedly, and plus on top of that, I saw what he did to my brother. I'm not even joking. Like literally that week, my brother, he turns around and his shit was just like, and I was just like, yeah, nope. Because they went in the backyard and they fucking got at it.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
They were scrapping. They were getting at it. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I just got my own place. I ended up getting I got my first apartment. And it's funny because like a couple of weeks into me having my first apartment, he calls me and he goes, hey man, you can come home for dinner sometime. And I was like, oh, okay. He missed me, he missed me being around and shit. So yeah, nope. I was too smart for that.
Shit. So one time you talking about like girls at the house and shit. So I don't even know how old I was, but my dad had his girlfriend downstairs New Year's Eve, and I had my girlfriend upstairs, and Dad's drunk as shit, and I'm upstairs getting it in, and then all of a sudden I hear a boom, 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 kick the fucking door in. She's on top, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
And he's like, Happy fucking New Year. I'm like, Happy New Year. I'm in the middle of something. He closed the door. He's like, I fucked the old one out. I ain't gonna fuck the new one in. I'm like, all right, Dad. Close the door behind you.
You thought it was gonna happen right there.
Well, I was like, what the fuck is his problem? Like,
he said, do.
No more locked doors.
Right. Shit. Yeah. Yep.
No, I don't have any crazy stories at my house. My house is very strict rules,
Yeah.
Home at this time type of shit.
Yeah.
So I always had to do everything.
Oh, we have freedom. Yeah. I don't even have to fucking report in, you know what I mean?
Oof.
I mean, shit. I mean, when I was driving, I would do whatever the fuck I wanted to do. But I got good grades. I was, the teacher was like, oh, he's doing great. He's great. I never got in trouble at school. I was always a good student. So my mom was just like, I was such a good student that in the 11th grade, I smoked weed with these guys at school. They left, which I should have done the same thing. They skipped, and my dumb ass went back. I was like, nah, I got English class, and let me fucking go up here. And my English teacher, she loved me. Because I was
What's
just
wrong, Joe Bear?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
I came back to the class and I sat in the back because I didn't need to sit in the front, but I put my head down and I'm just like resting until class. And it was my behavior, it was my behavior that,
You're trying to act like you're not stoned, and you're like,
Don't look at me.
She was like, everything okay? My dumb ass gonna look up and go, yeah, I'm fine. She stopped and she just like she was like, come here. Man, she took me, all the teachers and all the heads of the school were in this fucking meeting. She made me go in. So we go inside and she like whispers into the director's ear, and then like I'm still standing outside the door, and then they all turn and they all do like this and they looking at me and shit. And then she walks past me, and she's like, I'm so disappointed. And then he goes like this. My fucking adrenaline is like, I'm dead. So they make me sit in the fucking meeting, while they're doing it, and I'm just gone. I'm just, I'm looking all over the fucking place. But like all the teachers, they were laughing, like they were smirking and shit. Like they're just like,
this gonna get this fucking smoke weed.
Yeah, because
Who gave him the wrong brownie?
my mother went to that school.
Yep.
My oldest brother went to that school, and then I went to that school. It was a technical school, a tech school, because they still offered like welding, and back then when you still
Was
had
it
that type
like
of shit.
Botech?
Well, I'm from Michigan, so
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm assuming probably the
That's
same
similar, like our CTC,
Yeah,
Career and Technology Center.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they knew my mom. All those people that was there, they went to school with her there at that school. So I, they're all like smirking and laughing and shit. They're all like, a couple of them kind of gave me the nudge like this and shit and just walked out. And then the director was like, all right, come on, we got to call your mom. And I was like, why? So even though I drove, I had my own car. So they called my mom and she was like, just send them home. So I went home and I'm like, she can't whoop me, So what, I'm too big for this shit. She can't fucking whip me. So I get there. Like I said, I was like pretty much A and B student. My attendance was great and all of that shit. And then when I got there, she was just like, don't fucking do that shit ever again at school. It's fucking embarrassing for me. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
Lesson learned.
Yeah. I was like, never again, Mom. Never the fuck again.
How
Go out
old-
and go to bed.
How old were you when the first time you ever smoked?
I was in middle school. I was probably like in the 7th grade.
Me too. Yeah, I was
Yep.
7th grade. Yeah.
7th grade.
Yeah.
It was my neighbor. He was like in his 20s,
Right.
and we used to fucking play Nintendo 64. Well, all of us. It was my oldest brother's friend, but also he was our neighbor. But I would just leave my Nintendo over there because we would hold tournaments there. I mean, there was a reason why,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, my mom knew. She knew.
Yep.
She knew. But it got to a point where she was just like, just don't be stupid, Don't be stupid. So,
You ever get caught smoking cigarettes?
Oh yeah.
no.
We were dumb, dude.
So the first time I ever got, third or fourth time I ever got caught smoking cigarettes, did you have to do my dad made me, went out and bought a pack of cigarettes and made me smoke one after another.
No.
I was a freshman. I was going into freshman, so I was 14. One after another until I threw up, and then he's like, "You gonna keep smoking?" I was like, "Well, not this pack."
That one's done.
I think at that point I only made it like 5 or 6, and I was like, "God, man, killing my lungs." Now I go out and smoke 10 cigarettes in a row. Now.
Yeah.
Shit, me and my uncle, he was 3 years older than me. We were stupid, dude. Like,
You know why I got caught?
why?
My little sister fucking ratted me out.
Oh, you know how we got caught? We fucking
She told me 10
disposed-
years later she
Yeah.
ratted me out.
Oh, because I was going to ask you how.
Yeah.
We got caught because we smoked at the same spot in the woods
And y'all left
over and over. We left a big ass pile of butts. We never picked it up. So then one day, as a punishment for doing something else, we had to go and pick sticks up in the woods. And my grandfather's driving the tractor, and we had to load it.
Oh,
My grandmother seen the pile of cigarette butts and showed my grandfather.
Oh, were you there when she showed
Oh
him?
yeah, we got our asses beat.
We got our asses beat.
Yeah.
I wish I knew why she told me. She told me a long time ago why she ratted me out. It was some stupid shit.
She was
You
pissed.
didn't, yeah, you didn't let her
Pissed
come in
about
her bedroom and do something.
like
yeah.
that.
Right,
Yeah, yeah.
Listen
right.
to the music or something.
Yeah. God damn.
Well, my cousin, he stole I forgot what the Virginia Slims from his mom. The little skinny ass cigarettes.
Uh-huh.
He used to steal them, and then he'd call me up and be like, "Hey, I got the cigarettes."
Man, my
you
grandma
smoke 'em.
was Jack's. That was her brand.
Jax.
Jack's.
I don't remember those.
Yeah.
I've been smoking since I was like 8 years old. Me and my buddy had a hustle because we had in the town that I grew up. I think I told you this before.
Oh man.
We actually had like a full station, gas station, where they'll clean your window off and all this shit.
Yeah.
It was called Kurt McGee, and we always used to go in there, and he had his cigarettes in like a rack on the wall, right?
Yep.
And so he had a soda machine outside, a Pepsi machine, and we always used to go in there and be like, "Oh man, it took on 50 cents." And every time you told him that, he would go out there, open the motherfucker up, and give you a free soda.
Damn.
So when he went outside, the other person snuck around the building, went in there, grab a couple packs.
Damn.
And then we would run and go to our little hideout and smoke them.
Yeah.
Shit, we had something a little bit even easier, man. Like my grandmother and my great grandmother smoked
That's
the same
funny.
kind, so they buy cartons at a time, and they kept them in the same, same cabinet.
Yeah.
So they would never miss like a pack because they were both smoking out the same carton.
Yep. Yep.
So me and my uncle just grab one pack at a time.
So I tried to be smart like that too, right? My dad used to buy them by the carton. I would go 3 or 4 deep in, pull that one out, and then put them back the exact same way.
Yeah.
And then once he got in, he would hit, there's 10 packs in a carton. Now I buy them by the carton. Now I would automatically know, oh, I'm missing a pack, right?
Yeah.
And then, but he'd always be like, you steal my stuff. I'm like, no, man, they must have did it at the factory. I don't know.
They must have did it at the factory.
Like, I would never do the first one.
Yeah,
He'll
no,
notice that
yeah,
one. I'll
yeah.
go deep in there.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But then I turned 18 and he started buying me cigarettes. I was like,
Did he? Did he?
Yeah.
All right, here you go, son.
yeah. And then
Dude,
we
I had
started doing
some-
drugs
yeah.
together.
So we had a little convenience store on the corner. It was a Market Basket. They had best ice cream, some good food. Then they sold it, and these other guys that bought it, they put my dad like on a credit, right? And my dad could pay every week or whatever. So he asked the people, he's like, "Look, my son's just starting to drive. If he's coming in, could he buy a pack of cigarettes for me? And then my brand. If he buys anything else, don't sell it to him." So he smoked Marlboro Lights. So I would just go in and fucking buy Marlboro Lights all day long and tell them they're for my dad.
We used to do something similar. Like my buddy, his mom was the manager of the gas station.
Mm-hmm.
So she would call down there, hey, I'm sending, his name was, I'm going to say, started with an A. I'm not going to say his name. Just sell him what I normally get, right? So we would add 2 packs of cigarettes on there. Now she wants 6, not 4.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, it's for, yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Fucking like 13 years old.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
But that's how it was, though. That's how
Back
it
then,
was.
yeah.
Yeah.
Any other crazy shit?
Shit.
When I was 18, I broke my leg. And
I've never broken anything.
And my dad lost his job. He bought me an ounce of weed and said, I need you to sell this to pay rent.
Nuh-uh.
I'm in a fucking wheelchair.
I need you to
You
sell
can't
this.
run away from nobody.
Can't run away from nobody.
How much was rent? Was that to make
It was
up
like
for some?
$350 a month then.
Damn.
Yeah.
Was it an apartment
Ounce? No, it's a 3-bedroom house.
for $350?
Yeah, 350, 400, something like that. Yeah, not too expensive. I grew up in a town of 10,000 people. Not very big.
Still though,
Yeah.
around my way,
Ounce would cost 100, so I'd have to try to double it up.
apartments was that price. You know, around my way where I grew up,
Yeah.
350, 400, get a 1-bedroom.
Shit.
I mean, if I would never tell a kid, even if I didn't even know, in a wheelchair,
Yeah.
a week out of the hospital, here's an ounce of weed, sell that to make rent. All right, fuck.
You got to start calling them up. Actually, no, you didn't have a phone.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
Right.
I just knew people. They would come over. You
Yep.
know, hey, how's it going?
You want some?
We go out on the porch. I'm in a wheelchair smoking blunt. and shit. Like, what up? But yeah, I always used to think about that. Like, if anybody wanted to rob me,
You couldn't stop him.
I mean, what the fuck am I
Yeah,
gonna do? I'm in a
yeah.
brace from my knee to my shoulder.
I'm in a
Like,
brace.
but that saved me one time. We were riding around smoking a blunt. Me and a couple of my buddies riding around out in the country and shit. Me and my buddy, I'm gonna say his name starts with an L, and then kind of a cousin of mine starts with a D. Riding around, smoking a blunt, drinking vodka, blah blah blah. Then they're like, "Hey, can we switch?" I was in the front seat, still had a brace, like
Yeah.
whole fucking thing,
Yeah.
could barely walk.
Yeah.
They switched drivers, so the dude's mom's car that it was got in the back seat, and then my cousin got in the front seat. Started driving, didn't turn the front lights on. We're driving around with no front lights on.
Oh my!
Didn't even notice it, right?
gosh.
Woo, woo, woo. Pulled over. I just put it out on my shoe. Ate that. Put everything. I just dug it
Yeah,
way down in
yeah,
this brace. Like
yeah.
how you gonna search me,
Yeah. Right. yeah.
dude? They opened the window, just
Yeah.
clouds going out. Fuck, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Didn't say anything. He's like, y'all boys need to turn the lights on when you're driving around.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
and let us go.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, you just brought back a story. You just brought back a story. My cousin and I, we had a Hypnotic. When everything was, everybody was like, the Hypnotic, fucking Incredible Hulk and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm in my 86 fucking Prelude, you know, lights flip up and shit, you know, it's all old and shit. But we're like maybe like a quarter of a mile from the house, but where we passed through, it was one of the worst parts of that neighborhood, you know, one of the worst parts. People always got killed around there. They were selling drugs. I mean, even like it was just dirty too, you know, in that portion. But he came out of nowhere too. It was crazy. But so we over here, you know, we got the music on, we're riding, you know, he's got weed on him. We got the hypnotic bottle going back and forth. As soon as we cut the corner, like he's just like whoop whoop whoop, you know what I mean? And I'm like, man, I thought it was over. I was like, fuck, this is it. My cousin, I have no idea how they did not see it, but my cousin, he took the hypnotic bottle and he like fucking like, I don't know how the fuck he did it, but he like put his hand out the window. I don't know how the cop didn't see it. Put his hand out the window and threw the hypnotic bottle. It fucking rolled underneath the car, but the, it rolled back to the gutter, right?
Yeah.
You know, so he threw it underneath and we're like, fuck. And it was two cops. It wasn't just one.
Yep.
So there was a cop on his side. It was a cop on my side. And they're like, license registration. Da, 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 da. I gave them the shit. And they're like, they go back to the car. The other cop stood there that was on that side. He stayed there like, hey, where y'all going? And this and that. Blah, blah, blah. We talked to him. The other cop comes back and he's like, oh, this is your mom? My mom worked for the Hall of Justice. She's the one who she's the one who issued firearms, and she did all the records, the fingerprinting. She had to go through. She did the filing for like the cases and everything like that. So she saw everything. But all the cops knew her. All the cops. So he was like, "That's your mom?" I was like, "Yeah, that's my mom." All right. Well, look, I'm not gonna give you a ticket. Y'all just slow down. Tell your mom I said hi. And y'all have a good one. And man, I was like, ooh. So they pull off. My cousin opens up the fucking door. There's the hypnotic bottle right there. We picked it up and we just kept on rolling. I was like, how the fuck did that happen? How?
Wrap it up.
Yeah. So
I'll tell another story on a different show. All right, well, as you can see, we like to get a little fucked up. We have fun. This was a nice little get to know us a little bit. Tell us your stories. And we'll see you on the next episode. Peace.